Thomas Haile. I'm 25 years old. I'm originally from a small country in East Africa called Eritrea, but I'm born and raised in Norway, in Oslo, and I'm working as an occupational therapist. I also have a master's degree on public health science, and I'm working in a psychiatric institution for drug addicts and persons with mental disorders. I'm also married with a convert as well. Yeah, I was originally an Orthodox Christian, and I wasn't so religious. Me and my family wasn't so religious. And in 2005, when I was 16 years old, I wanted to get closer to God. And I had many Muslim friends at that time. And I began to be interested in Islam because they had a good influence on me. They affected me in a good way. And in the summer 2005, I was going on a vacation to my home country, Eritrea. And then I was discovering that there were Muslims there, because my parents had always taught me that that was a Christian country and all people was speaking Tigrinya, who was the main language in Eritrea. And I got surprised that it was Muslims there. And I also, but my grandparents was really religious, and they was practicing Christianity. And I went to them, to the church. And when I got to the church, I also got surprised because it was no benches there, as in the West, when you are visiting the church. And then I saw them praying their ritual prayer. And then I was discovering that they almost prayed in the same way as my Muslim friends. They were doing the ruku and the sajda and so on. And then I got more interested in Islam. So when I got home, I was talking to my friends after playing football and so on. And they was always talking about Islam and God and the next life after death, the day of judgment, and life in the grave, in barzakh and so on. And then I got more interested in Islam. And I was an active listener. And in the same summer, we were going to see a movie called The Passion of the Christ, who was mainly about Isa alayhi salam. And that was with my Muslim friends. And before we was starting the film, a Muslim friend of mine was cursing Isa alayhi salam. And my other Muslim friend was interrupting him and said that, why are you cursing Isa alayhi salam? He is also our prophet. We also believe in him, as same as we do with the other prophets like Adam, Nuh, Musa, Abraham, Jacob, and so on. And then I got surprised because I didn't know that they also believe in the same prophets as we did. So I got shocked, and then he continued to talk about the mother of Jesus, the Virgin Mary, may peace be upon her. And he was talking about that she had a whole chapter in the Quran was named after her. And then I was more shocked, and I became more interested in Islam, to learn more about Islam, because now I understood that it's more similarities between Christianity and Islam than differences. So I was starting reading books about Islam, and I was attending conferences, lectures, and so on. And then some of my friends were inviting me to the mosque. And I went to them and the mosque was welcoming me good. They were appreciating that I was coming and so on. And in the mosque, it was lectures and every Sunday. So I went with them every Sunday, and imams at that mosque was talking about God, the paradise, hell, and the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, and his Sahaba and his Ahl al-Bayt. And I got interested again, and they was planning a trip to Sweden. It was like a form of khuruj. It's almost the same as i'tikaf. And I wanted to join them to that trip because they was going to visit another mosque in Sweden. But I wasn't sure what to tell my mom, because I know for sure that if I was telling her that I want to go to a trip to Sweden with Muslims, she would never allow me. So I come up with an idea that I should tell her that I was going to attend a football cup. And my mom didn't believing in me 100%, because it was just 1 week before the cup I was telling her about it. And she asked me why didn't she had some more information from the coach, handed out information. And then I said to her that many teams have decided to not to attend to the cup, so we had the opportunity to attend for maybe 15 pounds and so on. And then she believed in me, and I was packing my stuff and was leaving to Sweden. And at that time I wasn't Muslim yet, but I was getting more and more interested in Islam, and I was thinking about convert to Islam, because at that time I thought that was the right religion and the right way, and so on. So when I came to Sweden, I met a Muslim guy from my home country, and he got surprised when he heard that I wasn't a Muslim. So he started encouraging me to become a Muslim, and he was also pushing me to become a Muslim. But I was telling my friends that I wasn't ready yet to become a Muslim, because I didn't know what I was going to tell my mom and my family and so on. And my friends was talking to him and said that we shouldn't push him. He has free will. He should choose for himself and so on. And then he said that no, if we wait, he should be a Muslim on this trip before he is leaving back to his family in Norway, because if he don't become a Muslim now, he may be affected by his family and maybe don't decide to convert to Islam, and Shaitan will also maybe prohibit him from converting. And now he knows the truth about Islam, so he has no guarantee if he lives for next week or next year and so on. And then I was reflecting about whereas I should become a Muslim then or wait when I was leaving back to Norway.